Find the domain and range of f composed with g of x, where f is square root of x minus 10 and g of x is x squared. So first of all, let's think what happens when we plug things into g of x. What's the domain? Well, that's all real numbers. Any real number can be plugged into x squared. What would the range be of that? Well, the outputs of x squared are all values greater than or equal to 0. But now we need to think, how does that apply to f? Well, can we put any number bigger than or equal to 0 into f? No, because if we put 0 in, for example, we get the square root of negative 10. So that's not going to work. So now we need to think, okay, well, what can we put into f? Well, actually, what we can put into f is anything bigger than or equal to 10. Because if x is bigger than or equal to 10, then we can get an output from f, which is going to be anything that is bigger than or equal to 0. But that means we need to think backwards from here. How does that impact what the domain of the g part of the composite function would be? So if it was all real numbers, we could get anything bigger than or equal to 0, but we're saying that the output has to be bigger than or equal to 10. So we need x squared to be bigger than or equal to 10. Well, there are two possible things then. Either x is bigger than or equal to root 10, or x is less than or equal to negative root 10. So putting that all together, our domain is equal to all real numbers where x is either less than or equal to negative root 10, or x is greater than or equal to positive root 10. And our range is all real numbers where y is bigger than or equal to 0.